Oh, my boys, so much media. Like easily face was only announced not too long ago, but our boys are so active with their fan base that it's 50 million years ago. All right, here we go. It's less than a month, but it still seems like it's 50 posts ago. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm Nisi, and I have vowed to remain single for as long as I love BTS, which may be forever. So the mood photo for Face, Jimin's first solo official album release, was dropped today at 10 a.m. Eastern. And as a new fan, I've never really had the experiences of all of these photo releases. So now, since I've become a fan, I've seen V's photos, I've seen Suga's photos, I've seen J-Hope's photos. Well, I think those were all photo folios. So it's very possible that photo folios are completely separate from the mood photos, which I believe are only for albums. The photo folios can be released at any time, is more so about the artist, is not necessarily about any new music that that person might be producing. So these mood photos, I believe, are supposed to set the mood for what the album, the feel, the vibe, the emotions that the album will be expressing. But I don't know, because I've never ever seen album mood photos. So I'm excited to figure out what this is. I have not looked at them, even though I wanted to all day, because I wanted to wait until I could record and finish work. So we're about to jump into a Weverse so we can check out this mood photo and see if I now know what these things are from looking at them. I can go to my notifications, it should be there. 10 a.m., they are on the dot. I'm sure they scheduled it, I'm sure it doesn't take a lot of work. Jimin, Face, mood photo. Okay. Wait. Well, I feel like I've been in a room like this, you know? I feel like every old house has a room with this like half wall molding and then the like built-in bookshelf. So it's silhouette, right? Like we don't see any defining features of his face, so we just see his silhouette. It's a dark room, but it seems like it's being lit, obviously from the doorway. There's a big source of light. So Face, so far, the things that I've noticed, pull this up. Oh, my boys, so much media. Easily. Face was only announced not too long ago, but our boys are so active with their fan base that it's 50 million years ago. All right, here we go. It's less than a month, but it still seems like it's 50 posts ago. All right, so this is the Face track list. Circle of Resonance, reflection of vulnerable minds and unexposed wounds. Face, the reflection of myself in an unfamiliar appearance. Face of facing the deepest part of inner self. So it's interesting. So Circle of Resonance, which again I feel like is this motif that we're getting. We got the motif in the little trailer video with the water droplets and the motif of that drop expanding in what seemed like a pool of water. We see it in this picture here on the Face logo, and then it seems to tie to this circle of resonance. So again, it's going to be a reflection of vulnerable minds, which feels like it's very intimate. He obviously wants to share a vulnerable, deep side of himself and unexposed wounds. So feelings, past experiences, pain, hurt, that maybe we haven't expressed or exposed to others, that he is willing to express, at least through song. Face, the reflection of myself in an unfamiliar appearance. The reflection of yourself. So you normally think of your face as you, right? Your face is a reflection of yourself. But to think of it as a reflection that's in an unfamiliar appearance is quite mysterious. So maybe it's looking at yourself in a way or from a way that you haven't previously, or that maybe you've even been like afraid to look at. in that way. Then again, it's face of facing the deepest part of your inner self, which sounds scary and difficult, but I'm super excited to hear what comes out of this from him. I wanted that in my head as we look at this picture, because I just kind of want to understand if, like, do I get any of that? I appreciate art, but I wouldn't say I'm the most artsy or creative person. I like art. I cannot produce art, nor do I think that I am an aficionado of art or music. I just like to enjoy what I like to enjoy. So we're in an empty room, right? Or it's not even an empty room. It's a room that's almost under construction. So that's very, very different, right? I would typically expect that the vibe or the feeling that we're trying to get from this photo is more along, reconstruction, building, fixing up, beautifying, making better something. He's also not facing us, right? So we don't get to see his face, which there's got to be a reason for that. I feel like a very smart, arty person could definitely explain that better, right? But we don't get to see his face. He's facing away from us, but he's also facing the light, right? He's walking from a dark, seemingly what I would, compare to like a boarded up room, or a room under construction, into this like bright white light, which obviously going from dark to light, you typically think of something more positive, or maybe a lot of this is focusing on that darkness within himself and his struggle to potentially find and face the light as he looks within himself. I mean, could be so wrong. Could be totally off. Do I know what I'm talking about? No. But I am very intrigued. And I think that's the purpose of these mood photos, right? It's to give you an idea, give you a taste, give you a hint. It's not to explain everything or spell it out for you. We have to wait for that. We will have to wait for the album. But it is not what I would have expected, right? So I'm thinking face, and a lot of the promo that I've seen thus far, he's been like looking in a mirror, or there's been this like, water motif, something reflective. And that makes sense to me when you're thinking about looking at yourself, looking inward. Reflective surfaces are something that makes sense to use in your motifs. This is not what I was expecting. And it's making me think a lot harder than I thought. I think my brain power, the processing speed of my brain, might be being overworked right now. With the face promotion, it does look like we're gonna get concept photos. I don't know what the hardware or software version is, so if you know, please let me know. I'm assuming they're actual hard copy photos that you can purchase and buy for yourself at home, and then the software version, which I'm assuming is just like you can download them. So those are going to be the next two up. To be fair, I think there's going to be more to digest, which hopefully I'll be able to share with you guys. Can't wait to see more of Jimin and Jimin's face, and hopefully I'll see you guys watching my face in my next video. Bye.